He said, yeah, but you don't understand how nice this stuff was. I mean, I think we could use this, but God said destroy everything. He said, I think we could use this. God said, get rid of it. Amen. He said, well, bury it in the tent. The camp is your home. And if you sweep things under the rug, the man may not know about it. Maybe even the children don't know about it. But God knows that there's sin in the camp. Mothers think that they don't have that much of a role. They don't have that much of a part. Let me tell you something, mothers. Everybody always puts it on the man. They say, oh, it's the man, it's the man, it's the man, it's the man. You got to be under submission to the man. You do. But you also have to take your role and say, I've got to be a woman of God. A man of God is nothing without a woman of God to stand behind him. Brother Ike, Brother Carl, this man will tell you, deep down in their heart, if you ever was to reach that part, they'd tell you flat out, I couldn't make it without her. Sometimes I've crawled out the pulpit, not just here. I get done preaching, and I see people looking at me like they could kill me. I get in that car, and little man, I start home. I say, baby, I don't know if I can ever do it again. I don't know if I can get back in that pulpit again. I just don't know, baby. I'm tired, weary, wore out. The devil's fighting me hard. And I just don't know if I can make it, baby. She'll be sitting over in that passenger seat. She ain't said a word. She ain't said nothing at church. She's been behind the scenes the whole time. She'll say, but baby, that's what God called us to do. And you know, we can't quit. So that's insignificant, preacher. That don't mean nothing. That means everything in the world. It means everything at all. Because I realize that it's not just me and God. We're not alone. That's right. I got somebody else on my side. That's right. And she's pulling for me. She's praying for me. I've come home from work before, found her Bible on the coffee table, opened up where she's been reading it. Makes all the difference in the world. That's right. Amen. She told me here a while back, she said, I know you work and you got all these hours and you got everything going on. She said, but I tell you what. She said, I want us to start getting down every night before we go to bed. Let's pray together for a little while. Makes all the difference in the world. Don't tell me a woman don't have a position. She's just as important as I am. No, but then she's not in the pulpit every Sunday where everybody can see her. She's behind the scenes. But in all actual reality, her hand's on my back while I'm in that pulpit. And when it feels like I can't go another mile, and I can't even stand up on my own, she's right there for me. And I can be assured when I can be assured when I leave my house to go to work, I don't have to wonder whether Jody stopped by or not. I don't have to ponder in my mind, where's my little boy going to be today? Are they going to be in places they don't need to be? No. I don't even have to think about that, Brother Joe, because I know she's a woman of God. I don't have to worry about it. But people will say, well, the woman's place is not that important. Why did God create Eve? You young ladies, everybody else just don't even pay attention. We got a few young ladies in here this morning that's not married. You were not put on this earth to have children. For some sorry, no account man, that's all he wants out of you. And when he's done with you, he'll throw you to the curb and leave you. But you were put on this earth to be a woman of God. Amen. And pray. And God sends you the right man you need. That's right. And you can have children and have a good life. But that is not the reason you're here. Come on. You were not put here for that purpose. But this world that we live in, that is just so vulgar and eat up with the trash that's out there, that's what they'll tell you. Well, that's all you're good for. That's a lie. You're better than that. You said, preacher, you are not preaching, Lane. This is the way it is.
Amen. Right. Amen.
And I can promise you, you say, well, I don't talk to my kids about this stuff. They hear it at school. And I ain't talking about high school either. I'm talking about elementary school. Before they ever get to second grade, they can probably tell you more than you know. And if they can't tell you more, they can get about close to as much as you know. Amen. It's the world we live in. You better guard against it. Because if you don't, you'll be down the road staying home. Why am I sitting in this position? That same lady, my family, I'll tell this story up in close. That same lady in my family that told my mother, she better let me go. She better let me go here and go there. I'd hate her when I grew up. You need to let him go have fun. Let him go be with his friends. That same lady, and I'm not picking on her, I love her to death. Very close to her. Matter of fact, her daughter was my closest cousin. Just a young girl had to get married because of a situation that happened. And that same woman that said you should have let him go, you should have let him went and had his fun, had to look back and say, I wish I would have let him right here. I wished I'd have kept her like you kept him. I wished that I would have kept a tighter rope on her. She sat down and for 2 weeks, I think it was, she didn't eat nothing, Brother Joe. She cried every day and said, why am I in this position? Why am I here? Why is it my baby? Because back years ago, you wouldn't put submission on her. Now, you're sitting here saying, oh me, why me? It's not mean, and it's not harsh to say no. You may think